It's not gone well. That really hurt. It's not gone well, guys. Just sat here recording for about 55 minutes. We were in the middle of the last of 3 games. My PC ran out of hard drive space, so my recording software decided to crash. So I managed to basically just quit out. We still can play the last game now. I'll show you what happened in the previous games and everything else that we missed. I did have a bit of an announcement, so I'm just going to calm myself for a second and tell you, just to let you guys know, I now have a Patreon. Yes, this is a great way to introduce it, isn't it? I will be telling you guys more about it over other episodes, but basically, I want to be able to do Football Manager stuff more, and I want to be able to put a bit more of a focus on it, but obviously, monetarily, the focus needs to be more on my main channel. But YouTube ads are going down and stuff like that, and I've got bills to pay, and I want to do this Football Manager series for you guys. So if anybody would like to donate, of course, it is completely down to anyone's own decision. I think you can do like a minimum of $1. I think that's the minimum one I've set it up as, to whatever the highest one is. You get stuff for it. You're going to be involved in the series. You get to play games with me. You get to be in like a Discord chat, loads of different things. My phone's going mental. But if you guys want to check out, there will be a link to that, and I'm going to try and show you basically what happened. So last time you guys were here, I think we beat Dynamo Moscow 1-0. I'm going to take these off for a minute. We beat Dynamo Moscow 1-0. We went on an unreal run of form, and we won all these games in a row here. And I got here and I was showing you guys just how good every player in the team seems to be at the moment. That really hurt my head. Like, Jordan Murray was on like an average of like a 7.8, which is amazing, our new centre-back. Luke Solario came off the bench in this game and scored 2, so I decided to put him in again for the next couple of games. He did get a 6.3, but then he scored 4 goals. So our second choice striker was on this bizarre couple game run. He came on the 68th minute of that one, scored 2, and then got 4 in that one. So 6 in 3 games. We were like, well, hang on a minute, we're going to have to get this guy involved. He was then terrible against Angie. We broke our winning streak against Angie. They deserved to win technically because they were 2-0 up, but stats wise, I mean, take this what you will. We had 4 half chances. They only had 1 clear-cut chance. We had 21 shots to their 5, loads on target, all that sort of thing. We deserve to win that game, plain and simple. A couple other things happened. We were given a bonus in our transfer budget. They've given us a 7.25 million transfer budget because we've apparently got a 26 million thing. I did adjust it though because our wage budget we were like 40 over, so I changed that. I did note we were, however, currently failing financial fair play by about 15 million, but that's over like a 36-month period, and we still haven't got our income for basically where we finished in the league. If you look here, we got prize money. We got 8 million for that last year. That'll make a big chunk, and we got 2 big sponsors last year, so I'm pretty sure we'll get like an extra 20 million before the season out. What was the other thing? What's the name of his? Miaznikov, that's it. Miaznikov had a couple of exciting things happen to him too. Forget his fitness concern. He, 3 of our players made it into the Russian Young Player of the Year. Where can I see the players that are shortlisted? You can't see. We had 3 players that are in it. It was Miaznikov, the right back Kuznetsov, and Yuri Demin were all nominated out of 5 players. No, out of 6 players. There was 3 players we could vote on, and I had to put them all in the top 3. So 3 of our players made it into the top 6 Russian Young Player of the Year, which is fantastic. And we also got this pop-up about Miaznikov saying his current ability is 4 stars, potential is 4 with a 5th star like possible. 13.75 million quid he's valued at the age of 19. It says he's a wonder kid, so this is really exciting. I actually recently gave him a new contract because he was on like 5k and he was like, look, I want to leave. And I'm like, well, you can have 34k. You're going to end up being the best Russian player in the world. You can have literally whatever you want, mate. Everyone says a little bit different for him, but really, really exciting stuff. And then just in this last between the games, I decided to make a switch up. Now, if we look at our 2 goalkeepers, if we go to reports and compare them, there is not much of a difference between them. One's 2.5 star, one's 3 star. The difference for me is that Mitriyashkin, however you say his name, is 25, whereas Igor Akinfeev is 35. And the problem is, Mitrishkin is the 3rd best Russian goalkeeper. Igor Akinfeev is the best at the moment. There's a youngster and they want 110 million for him, who's 17 and he's the second best. And then there's Mitrushkin. Well, he wants to leave. He keeps coming up to me saying he is desperate to leave, but Igor Akinfeev will be leaving, retiring in 2 years max. So I thought it made sense to make the change now. Hopefully he grows a little bit, who knows, but I feel like it makes more sense to try and get the third best goalkeeper to be able to stay with us. If we sold him, we could be stuck with like the 10th best Russian goalkeeper. And goalkeepers are someone I would like to use my flipping foreign spot on. I think that's about it that I've got to say. We have some scouting stuff. I don't think there's anything else interesting. We have the winter break coming up. So this was originally a triple header. This is going to be a shorter episode, guys. I am really sorry for that. This was going to be a triple header where we play against Krasnodar, Anji and Amkar. Obviously, we're only going to see the game against Amkar now. I will show you where we are in the league too, which is quite exciting. But then we have a winter break and we don't come back till the 27th of February, in which I think I'm going to play that game, and then we'll do a double header. We'll show off any transfers that happen. We'll have a double header of Zenit and Rostov. We love to play it. We love to do the Rostov game. That's the one. The league. This is something I'm sure you guys are eager to see. We're a point clear at the top of it. That last game was a little bit disappointing. If we'd beat Anji, who would have been still 7th. If we'd beat Anji, we would have been 4 points clear, which would have been absolutely fantastic. Zenit had the chance to overtake us this episode, but they actually drew 2 of their games, and I don't think that one was part of it. But they had 2 games in hand, and they drew them both. So that helps us out a lot, and hopefully we can maintain this form. If we can win today against, not today, it's in like 2 days, against Amkar, who was 6th. I mean, they're playing quite well. They're in very, very good form. So it'd be a big win if we could pull it off. Hopefully we can. We're at home this time, which I think has a huge effect. And yeah, I was going to try and play some younger players, but I definitely won't now that we lost in the last one. I don't think there's any need to. So we're going to focus on it. And yeah, Carlos Alenia is among a number of players linked for the for the actual Player of the Year, sorry, which is quite nice. Other players, Kennedy, obviously, because I bought him to the country and he's turned out to be an absolute gem. Quincy Promes, I'm surprised he's still playing. He's only 29. And that guy, other than that, I think that's it. I was showing some exciting stuff about our prospects again. Players I put in the squad. Kotov, incredible potential. They think he'll end up being possibly better than Yuri Tielemans. He has potential, just ignoring the Black Star, that he could be better than Yuri Tielemans. So, exciting for him. He could be very good. Osipov could be very good. And then obviously Myasnikov's going to be a world beater. But that's that. Let's get into our game. Real quick, guys, just to show you what I meant about this Russian goalkeeper. As you can see, he has 2.5 star current ability, but he's clearly going to become the best on the game. He's only valued at 230k, but if I go here, if I go ahead and click this, it's going to be over 100. Oh, they didn't. Usually they do that thing and it's like, we want 107 million for him. I'm going to put in an offer of 10. Because if he's going to be that good of a goalkeeper and Russian, it's a no-brainer. If you can buy any, like, Russian that's predicted to be world-class, you have to get them. Because if you want to go and compete in Europe and still have 5 Russian players in your squad in every single game, you need to have the best Russian players. And we do, by and large. Our centre-back is probably the best Russian centre-back, or definitely will be for sure. I think he already is. Our striker is the best Russian striker. Djorkaev is the best Russian centre-mid. And Akinfeev is the best goalie. So 4 of them are the best. And the other one is a right-back who will end up being the best Russian right-back. So in our first team, we've kind of got it nailed. And then we've still got good, exciting young players like Osipov, the attacking mid, and then we've got the striker, the one that just turned 16. They asked if I wanted to give him a contract, actually, a professional contract, which I am going to do. But, yeah, I mean, for someone that's going to end up being that decent, why not offer? I mean, this is just nothing. I'll let him have whatever he wants. So that's just, it really is nothing. So, yeah, Kotov's going to be good. Osipov, we've got them in. It's exciting. When you look at via potential, and 5 of your top 6 are Russian, that means you've got an exciting future for the club. Sadly, for this game against Amkar, Carlos Alenia's out. I think he's going to be technically back fixed. It said he's got the flu for a day, but I don't think he'll be fully fit for this game. So we'll see. I think we've done enough like recap that this episode isn't going to be like a 5-minute one. They rejected the offer. I'm going to offer 20 million. I probably can't this season because of financial fair play, but who cares? And also we've got that to Komarov as well. Okay, Carcelling is 79%. We can't start someone that is 79%. I am going to slide Yuri Tielemans back, and we're going to start with Kotov. Why not? Why not mix it up a little bit? He can be an attacking midfielder support. Let him do what he wants to do this game. Ilario, you had your fun. Back in comes Demin, and we'll go to a support attack. I want to put look for overlap. I don't know why I didn't have it on already. That I'm going to have a normal line too. There we go. Couple little changes. That's that for now. Let's go beat Amkar. I want this to be a big, big win. Oh, it looks like a nice snowy day. After my recording failed, I still keep checking to make sure it's like recording. Yeah, so it was weird. I was sat there and I was like going along to the next game, and I was on my phone and I was just looking away, and it like popped up on the screen. It was like, there has been an error on OBS, and I was like, oh no. And straight away I knew, I bet my thing's full. And like, it's this, I've had it for so long, I didn't even think about it possibly being full. We've got a penalty, but I checked it and it was like half a gig left, and obviously that was it trying to record it, and it just hit a point and it couldn't handle it. But we've got a penalty. Yuri Tielemans is going to step up because Alenya's not on. He's missed 4 of his last 5. If he makes it 5 of his last 6, I'm going to cry. He puts it away perfectly. I did also say in the first episode, my voice is a little bit sore, my throat's a little bit sore, and I had a bit of a funny, like, scratchy sound to it, but it sounds like it's got a little bit better. It doesn't sound completely normal, but it is a little bit better, that is for sure. Great penalty from Yuri Tielemans though, just what we needed. Now that has happened, I'm going to do retained possession, short passing. Now that we're 1-0 up, I want us to go on and have like 60% possession. Because the thing is, whenever we had that last year, we'd finish games 0-0. And I think that makes... Demin smashes the crossbar. I think it makes sense to do that, to just hold the ball when you're already leading. Like, it's completely fine. Lokomotiv Moscow and Zenit both won yesterday by the looks of things. We just got another penalty. Oh, we got another free kick. Looking at the side, they're not actually playing now, but they both... It looks like they've got 3 points. So it's a must-win game. If we don't win this, if we lose it, we could be down as far as 3rd. And that's not what we want. We want to guarantee ourselves to be far and away by around the 24th game. I don't want to end a season drama. I want to be able to focus on the cup if we need to. Demin has the ball now. He plays it to Shelander. 2-0. Big, big goal. I'm really happy with that. Our goal difference is the best in the league. We've scored the most in the league. We haven't conceded the least, but that's fine by me. I'm not really that bothered as long as we're outscoring everyone. That's huge. Terek are yet to play. It would be nice if they lost to not be involved in our little battle at the top. But I think that's a decent record so far. It's a shame we lost to Angie. There's no embarrassment in losing to Zenit and to... who else did we lose? Zenit, Angie... Maybe... No, we beat Lokomotiv Moscow. I can't remember who the other team I lost to. I think it was Rostov, wasn't it? Okay, well that's a little bit shameful. But we're looking good. Kotov's not having the best of games, so I might look to replace him shortly. Yeah, we're going to do it now. He's on a 7.5. He's only a youngster. We can put in 2 foreign players now. I forgot we're playing Bogdanov. Well, I'm not going to take him off because he's having an alright game. I'm going to but this is going to be Bogdanov's last game for a while though. Cam, should we bring on... Should we just change the formation maybe? I don't know what to do. Should we go to wingers? Let's bring some wingers on. I miss a few of these guys. Let's take off Demin. We have 2 spaces to do this. So we can bring on Leroy Sané. And we can bring on Vitinho. He's English, he's not English, he's Russian anyway, so that's not a problem. Half hour, we get to play with some of our favourite players. And that, be more expressive. Go do some exciting stuff, guys. Cool, I'm quite happy about that actually. Kotov was on a 6.5, 67% fitness. I hope if I unpause the game. That's good, that's nice. That only happens because Bogdanov is staying on the pitch. Future games, Marcos Alonso, I'll remember to put him back in. I've forgotten where Marcos Alonso was injured. I've forgotten to play him for about 4 games. Tristan Guy's hit the crossbar. I think Marcos Alonso would have helped us in our loss against Angie, to be honest. I seem to remember Bogdanov had an awful game. I think he was on a 6.3, so he must have been at fault. I can't remember if he gave away a penalty or what, but he's making up for it today. Him and Jordan Murray are the 2 best performing players, but that, probably going to be the end of that. And I'm very happy with a 2-0. It's not over yet. Okay, it is. 2-0 win over the team in 6th. Lovely, lovely stuff. A very nice victory, well done. I want to cheer this bloke up. He came to me miserable, saying he was desperate to leave, all this sort of stuff. So we've got to build his morale up, get him going. I'm not sure if I gave him a promise to leave. Receipt note, he's not even there. These 2 want loans, that's it. He just said that he wanted to leave. Who knows? Myasnikov has a fitness concern. Well, we're going into winter break, so you'll be fine. Right, guys, that brings us to the end of this episode. I'm going to go play some more of this, get us through the winter break, maybe do some deals. I've got 3 months, basically, to play. I have to go from the 5th of December to the 3rd. 4 months, that is. No, to the 27th for that one. 3.5 months. It's going to take me blinking ages. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you all later, mate. Don't forget the Patreon if you fancy being a boy. See you later, guys.